Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you will receive alerts when there are new episodes. Go get it.
This is what I tell them. Look, I've been grinding for so long, I wake up and chase my goals. I go out and I go get it. Hot or cold, that's all I know. I don't succeed, then I don't breathe. Success, what does it mean? If I conquer all my goals, then I'm living out my dream. Dig deep, go out and get it. Success Chronicles. Compete until it's finished. Success Chronicles. Go take care of your business. Success Chronicles. It's deeper than just winning. Success Chronicles.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Chip Baker coming to you with a hangout and highlight session with my guy, Mr. John Shibley, and a great guy. Truly excited for him. He has a new product that he is dropping. And if you're looking, you can see it there in the background there with him. But I just wanted to, take an opportunity to highlight him. He's doing some amazing things and just help him promote his book. And I just want to tell you guys that are checking this out, you will be pleased with taking the time to go check out his platform and check out the products that he has. So first, John, man, thanks so much for taking the time to hang out with me. Truly appreciate it.
No, I love it. I appreciate you doing this for me. I mean, this is you doing this for me. And I feel like I should be giving you something in return, because you're highlighting my work. And, I appreciate that to have your endorsement. Like that means a lot, man.
Let's get it, man. I rock with you. Love what you do. Love what you're about. And, what you stand for, I rock with that as well. And so, and that's what it's all about. You have to look out for your people. I've said this before, like, when you work with kids, like, and I've had people do this for me in my life, right? So I know the feeling of what it feels like. Oh, wait, you've done that for me too.
Yeah.
But, just, the feeling of like when you have kids that are doing things the right way, you got to go above and beyond to help and show support for them because they could be choosing to not do that. Right. Yeah. And it's just like in life as adults, we all have to make the choices every day to live by faith and show by our actions what we believe in, make sure that they're aligned, that our actions are aligned with our beliefs. Right. And you do that. And so, man, it's nothing to highlight you and give you an opportunity, man. So tell the audience a little bit about who you are and what it is you do.
Yeah. So, thanks to you pushing me off that cliff back in late 2020. So just to kind of give you a brief idea, I'm an ordinary guy. Like I've just kind of worked, grind like everybody else, 4 kids, been married 26 years and been in sales for, 6 years, something like that. And, man, just a guy, just trying to keep my head down and raise good kids and have a good marriage and love my wife and, honor good people like you. And so it kind of turned into something as I started kind of processing COVID and quarantine and talking to you and keeping good people around me. Like I just sort of became enamored by this idea that, man, maybe we all have a voice that can sort of counteract what darkness is out there. Maybe we all have a positivity piece in this puzzle, and maybe we all have a role to play. So I started writing some stuff down, and like, you helped me kind of learn how to self-publish. And so I did that with one book and then a couple workbooks, I worked on, and I don't know, this writing thing kind of turned into a podcast, YouTube channel. And man, I've gotten to meet so many people, like, the drill, how this works. Like you told me, you're like, just wait, you'll meet people you didn't even realize you were going to meet. And I'm like, okay, well, if you say so, but it happened. And so I got to know some folks, and man, this podcast has taken off. I've had some really good feedback, and just highlighting leaders like you do, just people that are serving each other, serving other people who have overcome just monstrosities of challenges and adversity. And just, I'm in awe of some of these folks and their stories. And I'm like, wow, I can't believe I'm getting to share this with other people. And so I'm really kind of humbled by that, not just saying that because that's what sounds good to say. I'm truly like, wow, I don't have it so bad, watching some people walk through stuff and then they give God glory when they come out on the other side. And so, man, it's been a blessing, almost more to me than I think maybe anybody else, is just being around these folks. And so I started, of course, we write as we're going, and when you know it, I turn around and I've got a couple published on YouVersion, you know, some devotionals that I've got out there. And then, you know, this thing just kind of came out of the blue, and it's crazy how this happened. And I'm assuming you'll probably want to know that, but I feel like I'm hogging the mic, man. So yeah, that's kind
of about you, brother.
It's a background a little bit, but this book, man, this one right here you see behind me, like, it's not one of those sit down and read, you know, 100 chapters, right? It's something you can practically write down things. And so I've got 52 weeks. It's called Strength for the Week. Some people don't realize that was a little play on words because it's weekly. It's not WEAK that you might think with strength, but it's strength for the week, during the week. I felt like guys specifically, it's not just for guys, but guys don't like to journal. And you and I are writers. I won't speak for you, but I don't journal, and I should, but I write other things, right? So I wanted to be better at it. So I thought, well, maybe I should come up with something that I'll actually use, but maybe somebody else can use it. So I'm like, well, let's just do it weekly. Let's don't do daily journals. Like, I won't do dailies. I won't stick with it. So weekly, and I've come up with like 6 little categories that are factors that are like blessing of the week, like word of the week. If you get to the end of the week and you're like, the word for this week was just like overcome, or the work was stress, the word, you know, I don't know what the word would be, but word of the week, lesson of the week. I got victory of the week. I've got connection of the week in there, a couple others. But like connection of the week's important because for me, I'm bad at just reaching out and calling Chip Baker and saying, hey man, how you doing? Hey, devil's messing with me today. How are you doing? You know, and I don't do that. So I think it's good to write down, hey, I called Chip this week and we talked about this. So it gives us like a tiny little box. Like, I make it easy for us guys in boxes. And then I got area where you can track your balance for the week, like where you invested your time, right? So body, soul, and spirit, there's a triangle. You plot where you were on that week. Like, I spent all my week working out, but I didn't pray a whole lot. So my little dot will be at the top, right? So, you know, it's easier to kind of show, but it's hard to see on here. But so like the balance triangle, you can kind of see right here. So anyway, I tried to make it visual because I'm a simple guy. I'm stimulated visually. I tried to make it simple, short, kind of compact, but, man, I'm kind of proud of it. I think it's going to help people. And more than anything, at the very least, maybe I'll sit down and actually use it and, you know, put some practicality to it and actually write like I'm supposed to during the week and journal, you know, so maybe it'll help me too.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I think that's good stuff. Any way that we can find ways to get better and have growth. But a lot of times when you write those things down, you can reflect, have great reflection time, which allows you to make the progress that you want to make. So I think it's awesome, man, that you have the book. Love the play on words, strength for the week. That's good stuff. You like the words, the acronyms, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you and I guess I'm probably more of a nerd when it comes to that kind of stuff than you are, but you feel me on that. I know you do.
Oh yeah. It's good stuff, man. It's awesome when you can do that where it has double meaning and same thing but double meaning. Like that's
how simple people like me remember stuff.
Yeah,
like, you know, if it's catchy, I'll remember it. And like, I feel like, man, I just want to make stuff simple for people. Because if you throw a bunch of stuff out there, I mean, a lot of people are writing books that have, you know, 20 chapters to sit down and read and really get some good nuggets out of. And I'll probably do that at some point. But I thought this one just kind of came to me one day, and I just sat down and I put this together, and I'm like, this could be a tool for anybody. Like my kids are going to use it in their youth group. Like it's something that could be used from anybody. And like, if that's all that happens with it, I'm good. Like, you know what I mean? Like my kids and their Bible study, teenagers, if they use it and nobody else does, hey, I'm good. It was a victory. It was a win.
That's awesome, man. Well, before we get off, Shib, share with the audience where they can go follow you and check out your social media platform and, you know, check you out and get your other books. Great motivation that you have, clips, other interviews of other people. So it's awesome, good stuff, man. You might see somebody on there here recently that you might know.
Yeah, that just came out today, huh? Yeah, that was fun talking to you guys about that. Great job on that project.
Thank you.
So yeah, YouTube, Last in Line Leadership, on Instagram mostly. My Facebook's John Shibley, and I put some stuff out there but I'm mostly on Instagram. And the books are on my Square website, which is the links in my bio on Instagram. I've got some YouVersion devotionals that are out there. If anybody's kind of looking for that morning kind of shot in the arm, it's under Last in Line Leadership on YouVersion too. And there's I think there's 3 now, but it's good, man. I encourage, even if it's not what I wrote, it's good. I've been doing it for, I don't know, 2-3 years now, just in the morning, sitting down and getting a scripture or so, a devotional in there. And so it kind of helps me start the day. So, email me at lastinlineleadership@gmail.com. Man, I'd love to connect with people, and maybe you make it in my book as my connection of the week. Right. And, wish I'd have had this a couple years ago. I would have probably look back on it and go, oh, that's when Chip told me I better start the YouTube channel. And I would have had it wrote down, and I could look back and go, look at that.
That's awesome, man. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
So happy for you. So happy for all of the great things that you got going on, man. And I wish you continued success.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me, Chip.
Yes, sir. And thank you guys for checking out this Hangout and Highlight session. We'll see you next time. God bless. Go get it.